Board of Trustees, Mr. Kaiser, faculty, staff, parents, grandparents, family and friends, coaches, alumni, and fellow classmates. Welcome to the class of 2014 commencement.
Together we represent the seniors class's school senior senate. On behalf of this organization, we would like to present our gift to St. Joseph's Catholic School from the class of 2014. First, we contributed to the school's capital campaign, which focused on raising money to build a new chapel. As many of you know, the chapel is set to undergo construction beginning this summer, and it will soon become a beautiful place of worship for each and every student at the school. We felt that giving money to this campaign will leave a lasting impact on the future school community as an embodiment to what St. Joseph's Catholic School holds at its center, Christ. Secondly, we invested in chairs and tables in order to provide room for the majority of the senior class to be able to congregate in the Commons. Our class was the first senior class of over 100 students, and as a result, there were not enough seats in the Commons at the beginning of the school year for many of our classmates to enjoy lunch and study hall privileges in this space. Finally, we provided our school janitors and facilities manager, Michael Moore, Salvador Rodriguez, and Manuel Rodriguez, with Visa gift cards as a small token of gratitude for the quiet work that they do behind the scenes each and every day, oftentimes without recognition. The school would not function the way it does without these three men, and we are truly thankful for their generosity and service to our school community.
Good morning. There are no student council lines. Today we begin a new chapter in our lives, which sounds a little bit cliche, but it has been a pleasure and blessing to share the past 7 years with some of you, 4 years with others, and if your name is George Mountain Body, just one. After all this time, most of us are more than ready to be called the St. Joseph's alumni. Although excited, it feels bittersweet as I look out amongst all 102 of my classmates. Our class is unique in so many ways. The class of 2014 as a whole has been one of the most academically successful classes. 99 of us, representing 96% of our class, were awarded merit scholarships. This represents the highest percentage of merit scholarships awarded to any St. Joseph's graduating class to date. Although I'm positive many of you will make advancements in business, science, the arts, and athletics, these will not be your biggest accomplishments. Your biggest accomplishments will come when you change the life of a single person with the kindness in your heart. If a single person's life is truly changed by the service of this class, then we have succeeded in our time here. We did not fall. It has been an incredible journey. I hope all of you look back and promise what the years you spent here. You made it enjoyable for me. It's hard to be downhearted and sad when you have only Coggy's girls' smiles around. Or when you have to listen to our handing out boy band Valentines on Valentine's Day. But the journey has been incredible, and that's due to you other classmates. Goodbye and Godspeed, class of 2014.
Yes, we can. Well, up until this point, the service has gone pretty fast. I've got to say how wonderful it is to have you present on our campus for graduation and in this gymnasium. And it is always an amazing thing for me at graduation to look around the room and see our parents who we've known over the years, to see graduates come back, to see their siblings graduate, to see our teachers always so proud, and of course to have our graduates in front with, I'm sure, a lot going through your heads right now. And there's some of you cannot wait to get out of here. And I know others are scared to death to get out. Some of you are probably a little bit of both. Ran into mother in the store the other day buying a graduation gift. And she said that her child loves it at St. Jude's and is afraid of what's ahead because she's had such extraordinary pregnancy at St. Jude's. And we all have a bit of that feeling, right? I even heard parents say when their last graduates, now what am I going to do on Friday night? Well, the answer is you come right back to this gym, the football field, the soccer field, and continue to be a part of this community. This is what I want you to understand as you leave St. Joe's. The gaze of Christ has come to you through real people with distinct personalities, wonderful strengths, and faults. That doesn't matter. Their gaze has helped you to heal, it's helped liberate you, and it's helped encourage you in your growth in the Christian life. Without this gaze, Pope Francis said in another place, we would remain existentially orphaned, helpless, and cease being pilgrims. What's the opposite of being a pilgrim, he said? And become drifters, flitting around and never getting anywhere. But this is categorically not true of you. You have seen the gaze of Christ more than once. In fact, you might not recognize it, but you've seen it every single day that you walk the hallways at St. Joe's. It's important for you to remember. I know we stress a lot your responsibility. We stress a lot virtue. We stress a lot of these things, the work that you have to do. That's important. I'm not downplaying that whatsoever. But it's important for you to remember that your relationship with Christ always begins and always will restart with Him taking steps towards you, regardless of where you are. He is the hound of heaven, and He will never stop pursuing you. I want each of you to leave high school recognizing that you are preferred and loved, just as Peter was. To use biblical language, you are chosen and destined for intimacy and friendship with God. So if He's chosen you, what is He calling you to do? That's the question. And that, we can't tell you what that is. Mrs. Moon said it best, however. Our graduates are destined to change the world. The Holy Spirit is preparing them to renew the face of the earth. And you're tempted to think God couldn't possibly be asking something greater. I hope you'll call to mind the story of your alma mater. You have an example in the school that you went to. You were part of God's call and mission for this school and the community from the very beginning. Hear what I'm saying. It's not just a nice thing, but hear these words. God knew when the red door of the school first opened that you would walk through it one day. Shared life with Jesus in these hallways, in this gym, on these fields, and this experience has generated a new, beautiful life in you. As you leave us, Each of you will go to your new school, your majors, your sports, your arts, your fraternities, sororities, your teams, and you'll make new friends and associates. This is all very exciting and necessary. All of these new places are your new mission fields, the flour and water, so to speak, into which you will hopefully enter as life-giving yeast. There's a type of bread that my wife makes from time to time, that before baking it, she breaks off a small lump of leavened dough, and this becomes the starter for the next time we bake the bread. I leave you with the suggestion that today we are breaking off 102 little pieces of this leavened dough from our community so that you can bring life and growth to the new communities you will enter in the weeks and few short months ahead. In those moments when you doubt what this little leavened lump of yourself can really accomplish, and you are going to doubt it, maybe from the moment you step foot on campus, I hope that you will think back to your high school. This little Catholic school that started with 13 students, with people who were totally ill-equipped to do the job. And remember where you come from. And as was already said by Sean, God can do impossible things if we just let Him wash our feet. Congratulations. By the power vested in me, the Board of Trustees of St. Joseph's Catholic School, I now proclaim you graduates. Now you can.
ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you. If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you. Find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. If you're tossing and you're turning and you just can't fall asleep, I'll sing a song beside you. And if you ever forget how much you really mean to me, every day I will remind you. Oh, find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. You'll always have my shoulder when you cry. I'll never let go, never say goodbye. You know you can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, ooh. You can count on me 'cause I can count on you.